Hi guys, how are you? Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this video, you should already have the homebrew browser on your standard Wii U. Now we're going to go through how to get the homebrew browser on your virtual Wii. Okay? First thing you want to do is you want to go to the last page to wPAX, and you want to load into that. Okay? So when you go here, you want to press the A button to back up your meat channel and eject wPAX. Don't touch anything even when it says it's done. Just let it do its thing. It'll automatically boot you back to the Wii U menu when it's completed. Yours may take a little bit longer than that. I've already done it on this console, so it was pretty fast. Okay, I'm going to screen mirror it here. You're going to have a standard Wiimote synced for this, and I actually forgot to do that, so give me 1 second. Alright, I have my Wiimote synced now. Because to go into the virtual Wii, which is where your flash drive or hard drive will play from, you're going to need a standard Wiimote, okay? So now that we did that, we're going to go to the standard Wii. Gamepad will work as a monitor only. It will not work as a remote control. So I always choose TV only and save my battery life of my gamepad. Okay, now you just want to go to your Me channel. Press the start button. Now this is correct, that's what you want to see. Now this screen will stay on for about 2 minutes. Don't think your screen or your console has frozen. It's just making sure that you know that this software is not for sale, and if you sold it, then you need to demand your money back because it is not to be sold. Of course, if you know you're purchasing games from me, you're not purchasing software. So this software is given to you at no cost. In a moment here, yep, press 1 to continue. You want to press the 1 button. Okay, now you're going to press continue, and you want to go up to install the homebrew channel and say yes, continue. Should only take about a minute. Okay, and then continue. And now you just want to go down to exit. And that's all there is to it, but we also need to do some other measures to make sure that your console is safe from getting bricked. Bricked means it is unusable. You'll try to go over to your virtual Wii and it'll just be a black screen and it'll be unusable, okay? So this is what we're going to do to protect your virtual Wii, okay? So the first thing we want to do is go to the last page right here to XYZZ, and we want to load that. We want to choose SD card here, and it should automatically do it here. If for some reason you get something that says fatal errors, or your computer, or excuse me, your Wii U freezes, you may have to restart it either by holding down the power button for 2 to 3 seconds until the system restarts, or unplugging the power cord and plugging it back in and starting again. And then just try it again. I've done many systems and I've never had one fail, so just give it a try again. Okay, now the next one is a very, very long process. I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to actually go in, because as soon as you press the load button, it automatically starts loading. I've already done it for this console, and it can take anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours, okay? Now, you also want to make sure you have open space on your SD card. If you got one from me, there should already be enough space there to do it. The best way to know when it's done, I always just tell people switch back over and watch TV or a movie or something and come back when it's done. The best way to know when it's completed is to put your Wii U gamepad somewhere where you can see it, and when it is completed, it'll automatically launch you back to the Wii U menu, okay? So I'm not going to load it because it'll automatically start and there's no exiting. If you exit, you'll mess it up. What this is doing is it's making a virtual backup of your Wii U virtual console the way it is exactly right now. So if something were to happen before you start installing more files and you were to install something incorrectly, you can always recover it and make it like new again, just like this, okay? So it's very, very important that you do this. So you just go load and then put your Wii U gamepad somewhere you can see it, and it will automatically reload it into the Wii U menu when it's done, okay? So I'm going to go back. You want to make sure you load it. Next step, after you do dump me NAND, we want to go back over here and we'll go to yet another blue dump mod, and we want to load that. This is another very tedious, time-consuming process, but it's also very important. Now press the A button to use full hardware access. Give it a second to read. Don't worry about that. It doesn't need to access the hard drive. Okay, so now we need to go to System Titles. Now you want to start here at iOS 9. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to press 1, and then you want to press over and choose Backup to WAD, and then press B. So no. Let it do its thing right here, and then press any button to continue. Let's go down to the next one. And we have to do it all the way down. So let's do it one more time. Press 1, over to WAD, back up to WAD, A button, and then B button no, B button no. Let it do its thing, and then press any button to continue. Now you have to do this. You have to start at iOS 9, and there's about 2 more pages down below this, so you have to keep going all the way down. Keep going from iOS 9 to iOS 80. Now this is making backups of all the iOSs that are required to run your games. So again, this is another precautionary measure that if something were to happen, you'd be able to reinstall all these iOSs, okay? So when you're done, you just want to press the home button and it will exit you out. Okay, when you're done with that, we want to go back over to the left here, and we want to go to D2X CIOS installer and load that. Now it's important to pay attention to this part because it differs depending on what you bought from me on what you install here. Okay, press the A button right here. Okay, now right here is where you need to pay attention. Select CIOS. Okay, now if you got a bundle from me, anything with a flash drive or SD card, if you have any games on your, and I do not mean retro, I mean GameCube or Wii games on your SD card, which most 90% of my bundles will have games on the SD card, you want to choose Beta 52. That's this one. Version 10, D2X 10, Beta 52. Okay? So if you got a bundle from me with any games on the SD card, you need to choose Beta 52. If you bought a hard drive only and you're not worried about, or you bought a bundle and all your games are on just the flash drive or hard drive and you have none on your SD card besides retro games, we're not talking about retro games, then you want to choose Beta 53. Okay? So on this particular one, this person only has games on there. I'm doing this for a customer. We're going to choose Beta 53. Now, this is the same for no matter what you have. The base and the slot are the exact same thing. So you want to start with CIS base 56 and 249. Press the A button to install. Let it do its thing. Okay, press the A button to continue. Now you want to go back up to CIS base, leave the CIOS alone, the one that you chose. Go to CIS base and choose it to 57 and the slot to 250. Okay, so first it's 56 and 249, then it's 57 and 250. Press the A button to install. Okay, press A to continue. Now you want to go to CIOS base, change it to 5.8 and slot to 251 and press A to continue. Okay, press A to continue, and now let's press B to exit. Okay, now we want to go right until we see iOS 236 installer and install that one. Load. Press any button to continue and it'll instantly start downloading and installing. Okay, we're all done. Press any button to exit. Alright, we got one more thing to do here. Let's go to yet another WAD manager and load that. Let it do all its loading and patching here. Don't touch anything. You want to press the A button to continue. You want to press, do you want to load another iOS anyway? No, so press the A button. And then it says select the WAD location, SD card. Press the A button to continue. Now you want to press up on the D-pad until you see WAD, W-A-D, and click into that. And you'll see two files in here, standard Wii and Wii U. You want to make sure if you're using the Wii U, you do not choose standard Wii. It will brick your console. So go to Wii U. And you want to press the plus button next to all of these and install them all. Okay? Press the A button to continue. Okay, all done. Press any button and press the home button to exit. Home button one more time and exit to system menu. Okay, now you should see all your channels. Now what I usually do is clean up here a little bit. I take all what I call the bloatware, the crapware, whatever you want to call it, and you press and hold the A and B button together and keep holding it, and then you can drag it down. I usually drag it down to the last page. Okay? Alright. Now you can reorganize these ones if you want. Now you'll see two homebrew channels. We just installed the black channel. The black channel, the reason that we installed a second channel is because this one is set up a little bit better. The other one was a little bit scrunched, I guess you would say. This one looks much better. See, it looks more normal, okay? It doesn't look all shrunken. But it's very important to keep the blue channel because the blue channel is the actual channel to the homebrew. If you delete the blue channel, you will not be able to access this. The blue is, or the black is just a forwarder. So I just take the blue and I move it down to the last page with the rest. So it's just out of the way. Now I usually reorganize my stuff here. So I do homebrew channel and Wii U. You do this however you want. I do them by how much I use them. Okay, now there's only one more thing we need to do. We're going to go back to the Wii U menu. Done everything we need to do. Now we just want to go restore the Me channel is all we need to do. So we need to go back into the homebrew browser. Come on, my Wii mode isn't going to work for me here. So now you know if you have 5.5.2, you should have the direct channel. If you have 5.5.1, you can go directly through here. So I'm going to click load over here on my gamepad, load up the website. Now we're launching into the homebrew launcher. Okay, now we want to go back to the very end here and go back to WPAX. Load. Now you have to use the gamepad for this part. The Wiimote won't work. Now you want to press the B button to restore your Mii channel from the SD card. And now your Mii channel on your virtual Wii will be a Mii channel again to make Mii's. It will not be the Homebrew Launcher exploit anymore. So that's it, guys. That's all there is to it. If you have any questions or problems, please send me a message through eBay, or you can send me a message to one of my emails at winecountrysigns with a Z at the end of signs at yahoo.com or winecountrygames@gmail.com. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.